Babe, you see my phone?
I gave it to you.
You did? Where is it?
I gave it to you. You showed me a picture.
It's not there?
What do you want? Just bring it. See?
Thank you.
It's gonna take into right.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy Kanal, aka Black Man Travels. Man, this is my first live stream midday. I normally would do the midday live stream with Fearless and Roland, aka part of the Line Den podcast. But today I decided just to do my own live stream midday. Never done this before, guys. So I was a little bit nervous because typically I tend to have my live stream at night when things are calm and I could gather all my thoughts. But I felt like, you know what, this is an important topic that needs to be addressed immediately. And again, this is around keeping you guys safe, man. This past weekend, a couple of brothers just got, and you know, I've been preaching this for quite a while. And for the people who just first time ever seeing me, my name is Black Man Travels. I've been over to 40 plus countries. I've been traveling for the past 20 years. I'm a blogger, photographer, minor, video content creator. I kind of did it like just more of as a hobby and never really took it serious. But then one day I decided, you know what, hey, let's just create a website where I start hosting all of my content, from videos, pictures to blogs, ebooks and everything else. So I started a website called blackmantravels.com. And just in case you guys have not seen it, this is your chance to take a quick snap look of what it is. So again, my name is Kanal, Black Man Travels. Check out blackmantravels.com. I focus on 4 pillars around travel, health, relationship, and business. And I talk about all things traveling, how to encourage Black men to go out there and travel the world. I've been to 6 continents. Been to multiple countries multiple times. I was a digital nomad for 10 years. I created a business overseas. I found love overseas. Now I'm back in the States, back in the office. So that kind of sucks right now. So right now I'm going through a little midlife transition right now as I try to get back to the old life that I once had before. But again, Black Men Travel website, guys, this is a content heavy, rich website where it has tons of information. I have a Facebook group. I have Instagram, TikTok. I write blogs. So a lot of rich information within the blogs. Guys, I'm dropping a lot of gems within these blogs, a lot of great information. I highly recommend take the time to read these blogs. Most of these blogs are only 2 minutes long. There's a lot of information when you read. So I understand you guys like that quick, YouTube information, but sometimes, guys, if you want some really detailed, rich information about a particular country or an activity or how to maneuver in a certain country, read the blogs, man. And also, too, I do a lot of photography. Shout out to Fearless. Shout out to my boy Bacchus. They also do some photography as well, some modeling, Trini. So we go out there to these different countries and really put it in. We're not just talking about traveling. We actually doing it. We living it, and we're experiencing it and sharing it with the audience. So again, guys, check out blackmantravels.com. This is my website. This is my content. This is not a third-party content. All this is mine. And again, guys, if you want to learn more about my everyday travel experience, read the blogs. I have over 200 blogs in here. So take the time to read the blogs from travel, health, relationship, and business, guys. So definitely check it out. It'll give you a lot of rich information that you need to find out. Now, the topic for today, guys, is really, I wanted to talk about this interesting topic, which I talked about several times on my live streams during the evening hours, but somehow it's continuing to miss the beat. And it's just how to stay safe while overseas, because somehow, some way, you guys are getting robbed, drugged, and even killed while overseas. And this is becoming an ongoing thing now. And one particular country it seems to stand out the most, where brothers are constantly getting robbed, drugged, and killed because they're putting themselves in that position to actually do that. And that country is Colombia. Guys, I've been to Colombia several times. I started traveling to Colombia back in 2015. I've been to 7 cities in Colombia. I traveled to Colombia multiple times. And I will say this, Colombia is one of the safest countries that I've been to. I never experienced any issues. However, like anything else in the world, you put yourself in a situation to get got, you're gonna get got. It is what it is. Like, I have friends who currently live in Brazil. That are currently living in Cartagena, Medellin, Cali. They live in their best lives, making 6 figures, with girlfriends, wives, living their best lives. And you don't hear negative stories about them, but somehow you're hearing male tourists that are going there for the weekend. We call them weekend warriors, somehow getting got. And why is that? And I'm going to address those 5 mistakes that could get you killed. I'm going to address that. And again, I had to make it bluntly clear because you guys are putting yourself in a position where you will come back home in a body bag. And somehow you don't understand that. There's countless of informations, websites, videos, content creators telling you what not to do, but somehow you guys continue to go out there to these countries and still do it. And the thing is, a lot of you guys are coming back home in a body bag, and it's unnecessary to do that. I'm a strong advocate. If you're going to travel, come back home safe. That's something I always tell everyone. Hey, when you go out to these countries, go out there and have a great time, enjoy, experience, do whatever you like in a safe way, but come back home safe. But somehow, some of you dudes are going overseas and getting drugged, robbed, and some killed. So we're going to go ahead and address that. But before we do address that, I have some video content that I want to share with you to show the level of stupidity that these guys will put themselves into, that put themselves in a reason why more than likely they're going to get drugged, robbed, and killed. So with that being said, guys, I want you guys to be fully engaged in the comment section. If you've ever been to Colombia, particularly Medellin, Cartagena, please add your thoughts into it, because again, Medellin and Cartagena is a hot spot in Colombia. Although there are multiple other cities you could go to and explore, somehow people are just stuck on stupid on going to a park and a clock tower. Although these cities are massive, ninjas are stuck on stupid on a park and a clock tower, where most of these activities tend to happen. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and show that content. And man, look, I'm gonna be real hard on you guys. I've been called a hater. I've been called a bougie traveler. I've been called all type of things, not knowing that I've been in this travel space for 20 years, 20 plus years. And I'm giving you information that is in your best interest to come back home alive. And it's free, guys. There's no consultation. It's free. I just want you to go out there and come back home safe. So with that being said, guys, let's roll the footage. And with the first footage I want to show, and I'm going to dissect this video, but I'm just going to let it play out and let you guys watch what happened. This is in Cartagena. This is outside the wall city. Guys, when you travel to these countries and this is your first time in these countries, do your research. Don't just pick a spot, purchase a plane ticket and just go there without thoroughly doing your research, because you just never know what the environment you're in. And also too, if you're booking a hotel or Airbnb, do a Google Earth. Figure out where your hotel or Airbnb is going to be at. You don't want to get something so cheap that you're outside in the barrio, somewhere in the hood where you're far away from all the entertainment. I understand some of you guys like to be cheap, but listen, don't ever be cheap where you rest your head. Always make sure wherever you go overseas, your place has security. When I mean security, there's a security guard and there's cameras there. And there's a check-in process. Don't think that, hey, yeah, because you want to be part of the people, you want to do your own thing, so you're going to go out there and live in the neighborhood. Bro, don't do that. If this is your first time, and especially if you don't speak the language, don't do that. Go ahead and pay a little bit more for security and comfort, guys. Trust me. It's better you do that and you come back home safe than you be in a hospital or somewhere in a ditch, somewhere in the countryside. Because I've seen that happen plenty of times. So we're going to go ahead and play the first video, guys. I'm going to just show the level of stupidity of these guys put themselves into. And again, it's sad to say that these are the brothers that doing this. And they put themselves in this situation. And I do feel sorry for them, but sometimes I don't feel sorry for them, because again, there's a lot of information out there that can educate them in what to do and what not to do. With that being said, let's go ahead and play the first video. Oh, nice. You know what? There's a better way for me to show this. I'm going to show it in another screen. 1 second. All right. So I'm going to walk you guys through this video. These two gentlemen are outside of Cartagena. And Cartagena are two particular areas. There's the Wall City and there's the Boca Grande, where typically where most of the tourists tend to stay. These gentlemen are somewhere outside in the barrio area. And look what they're wearing. This is Cartagena, guys. Cartagena is hot as hell. It's hot. It's extremely hot. And these guys are wearing some type of Versace or Coogee outfit in the middle of a hood, wearing jewelry. So one of the motoconchos approached him, made a U-turn, tried to snatch his chain. Dude got mad and I guess he threw a bottle at him. But again, guys, I'm gonna pause and look at the outfit this dude is wearing. Dude, you're in the middle of a hood. You're in the ghetto area of Cartagena, and you wearing this 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 so-called Versace, Coogee, whatever you want to call outfit in the middle of the daytime with shades and jewelry on. Look how big this gold chain he's wearing. Dude, you in the hood. Look at the area that he's in. Guys, a lot of you ninjas don't pay attention to the optics, man. You guys think that you could just be tough in any city, in any country, not knowing that, dude, you are food to these people. You are food. And the thing is that you guys think you could just show up, dress whatever you like, and wear this big-ass godforsaken chain on your neck with some shades, with this so-called Versace outfit that you have on, and you think that you're not going to be a target? You think you're not going to be a target? Look how fast this dude just made a U-turn. There you go. This is the target. He got his mask on. He's ready to make a move. And the crazy thing about this guy says, hey, this is the second time this motoconcho, we call them motoconcho, guys on a scooter or motorcycle, they call motoconchos. When they tend to drive people around as taxi drivers or whatever. But again, motoconchos are an easy way to rob people. Typically, it's a two-man crew, one person sitting in the back, and they typically will pull up next to you. One will jump off with his gun in his hand, rob you, or even worst case, shoot you and grab whatever they need to get and jump back on the moto and haul ass. And the likelihood of them catching the motos are very slim because majority of the time they're wearing their helmets and their face mask is pure black. This is what goes on in South America, guys. When you see the motos, especially a particular motor circling around you, making U-turns or whatever, take your ass inside the house or inside the hotel or inside your Airbnb or inside a bar because he finds you as a target. So this is the moto guy. He saw the guy with the damn Kermit the Frog outfit with the big, with the big Coogee rap chain, and he's about to rob him. Here it goes. See, slow down. Boom. Look at that. He reached out trying to grab the other man's chain. Other dude's mad, and he threw a bottle at him. What did you think that was going to happen? You going to a place like Cartagena, and you're not in the tourist zone area. You're outside of the tourist zone, walking through the hood with some godforsaken outfit on and jewelry on, thinking that you're not going to get robbed. And again, guys, look, if you don't normally dress like this in the States, which more than likely he probably doesn't dress like this in the States. Don't do that overseas. People overseas tend to dress very conservative, very simple, very basic. If you got money, you don't need to show your wealth, man. This is not America. Like here in America, people feel like you need to show your wealth. Overseas, you don't need to do that. The fact that you're there in that country, that tells me you have money. Be able to buy a plane ticket, get on a plane, book a hotel, Airbnb, and be there and have money to spend, disposable income to spend. You have money. There's no need for you to show it and flash it. So I could tell instantly these dudes are not used to traveling. They don't understand the protocol and the optics of those countries. So always keep that in mind, guys. Yeah, this is not a good look. So this guy's mad, and guess what he said? He was ready to fight the dude. Guys, let me tell you something, man. I'm from Haiti. And I always tell people all the time, listen, you haven't seen poverty, you haven't seen ghetto until you go overseas. the ghettos overseas will make the ghettos here look like nothing. Our ghettos here are more like Beverly Hills compared to the ghettos and slums you see overseas. And don't think that because you're from New York, Chicago, Louisiana, LA, that you're tough. You're not tough overseas. Because trust me, they won't hesitate to shoot your ass. I'm just being brutally honest here. I'm not here to sell you a fantasy. I'm not here to tell you that, hey, all these women are going to fall to their knees and they're going to worship you. No, that's all bullshit. And you'll be amazed. The taxi drivers, the motos, and even some of the ladies are all working together to get you. So always be aware of that, guys. Again, I'm not trying to be a hard ass. I'm not trying to be a hater or, the mood killer here. But I understand you going to these countries to enjoy your vacation, enjoy your money. You want to look fresh. But guys, you go into an environment where people are hungry. And you out there wearing a chain that could pay 6 months of their rent. Put food on the table. You probably carrying a lot of cash in your pocket as well. And more than likely, you're probably one of those lazy ass travelers that don't convert his dollars to pesos. Because I'm seeing a lot of guys using American dollars in these countries where they could easily convert the dollar to a peso and they extend their money. But a lot of guys want to flaunt. They want to take out that water cash and show, hey, I got money. And when you do that, again, you make yourself an easy target. Again, guys, what's so cool about wearing this outfit here? Please tell me, comment section. Would you wear this outfit overseas? Would you wear this? Would you wear this outfit while overseas? In the middle of the daytime, walking through a barrio. That doesn't make any sense. And again, this is why I keep telling guys, hey, listen, before you go there, do your research. Make sure you stay in a safe area. Don't be cheap. Like, again, make sure you're in a safe area so you could come back home to your family. It's great and all you want to go out there and have a great time, but come back home. This situation could have gone worse. Really, really bad for both of them. The other dude's trying to play tough, thinking that, hey, he's going to fight them and shit. It's like, bro, you ain't going to fight nobody. I'm a big dude, and I'm not going to fight overseas. I'm not going to do that. So, guys, just be aware again. In the comment section, guys, would you guys wear this outfit? Do you think this outfit is cool? And he's wearing sandals. So, motherfucker can't even run. So, if they were chasing him, he can't even run for his life because he's wearing sandals with shades and a big-ass cool G chain. So, guys, in the comment section, would you guys wear this outfit in hot-ass Cartagena? You don't realize how hot Cartagena is, and it's muggy. And it's just like, you wearing that with that material? Not a smart move, guys. See, now these people are starting to circle around them. They see food. Everybody's out. Everyone is looking. So now it could be any other motorculture, or the same guy could come back with reinforcement. He could come back with reinforcement with this crew and take everything you got. Even that outfit. Look, you see? That fast. Look at that. That fast. Things could turn around that fucking fast. Because you're trying to play tough. You're trying to look cool. And it could get bad to worse real quick. Look, you're surrounded now. Fellas, guys, there's no need for you to dress a certain way. Keep it basic. If you're in any coastal city, it's hot and muggy. From coastal cities from the Caribbean to Central America to South America, it's muggy. There's no need for you to wear any outfits like that. If anything, wear it at night when you're going to a club. But if you walk around the middle of the daytime where people are seeing what you're wearing and you got a big ass chain on, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, snap. Got a super chat. Oh, shit. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. These are the Miami crowd that's traveling overseas now. Hood mentality is getting them got overseas. Hey, listen, I'm from Miami. I was gonna say this seems like some type of Bama shit, like Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi dudes, Arkansas. Because Miami dudes, we don't dress like that, man. I don't think Miami guys dress like that. That's more like early 2000, 90s look. But again, guys, this is not the look you want to go for. While you're overseas, just be smart in how you maneuver, because again, you are a fool to these people. And this is Cartagena. Cartagena is known to be one of the safest cities in Colombia because they have a very high tourist attraction. So they don't play around. However, if you're outside the city area, you're out somewhere in the barrio because you're trying to be cheap, dude, that's on you. That's on you. So before you go to any country, and again, guys, I'm not a hater. I've been to 40 plus countries. I was in Colombia about 2 months ago for the Afro-Colombian Festival. Had a great time out there. There's no need for me to be a hater for anyone. If anything, I care about you guys. I want you guys to come back home. But it's getting to the point now, you guys have all this information out there to find out what's going on in these cities, to not know that, hey, you should not be wearing that. You should not be doing this. It gets to the point like you need to take accountability for your own life. You can't just pick up a place and just show up because you may not come back home. Okay, Ulysses, shout out to Ulysses the Traveler. What up, man? I'm not sure if you're still in Brazil or not. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Not people living in Miami, but people that used to go to Miami, those hood travelers. Yes. That's why I say I think more than likely, man, I think these guys are probably somewhere Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Arkansas. I wouldn't say Texas. Texas don't swing that way. But this seems like South Carolina type of dudes. Hey, but no offense to anyone that's out there in South Carolina, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana. Hey, much love to you guys, man. I'm just saying, y'all fashion statement tend to be a little off. But just be careful, guys. It just doesn't make any sense, man. So before you go to any other places, guys, the first thing I'll say to do is research the place where you're going. Make sure where you're staying is safe. Make sure you know what the crime rate is. Look at the current events, guys. It doesn't take much for you to just go online and just look at these things. And also, too, you'll find a variety of different topics on YouTube. And one thing that I always do when I travel, I try to find content that is good, bad, and ugly. I want to know, has there been any killings, any murders within that particular area? What is the government issues that is happening? Are there any protests? Like little things like that matters, guys, because that's going to determine what type of trip you're going to have. Don't just pick up blindly, just pick up and just go and think that you're going to be all right. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't. So that's one thing. And pay attention to the locals. That's number 2 for me. Number 2 is pay attention to the locals, guys. I can't say this enough that you guys think that the locals are gullible. You guys have this very superior mindset that you think you're better than the locals, and you're not. I've seen guys go to these countries and disrespect the locals, be rude to them, and expect these locals to speak English. Like, bro, you're in their country. You need to speak their language. And I've seen people tend to have this very superior complex that, hey, I need to be catered to. And it doesn't work that way. These people are very observant. They're very smart. And trust me, they know a lot more than you do. And there's ways they could get at you without putting too much effort. So guys, be mindful how you treat the people there, how you talk to people in these countries. And man, don't be an asshole. And it's something about us as people, us black people, you feel like you want to show your ass to the world sometimes. And then guess what? Other people will check you on that. I've seen guys get jumped by the locals. That's how serious it is. I seen guys get jumped. I seen American people get stabbed. Yeah. I mean, I've been doing this for quite a while, so I've seen a lot. And I've been to like the Thailands, the Brazil, the DRs, the Colombias, the Mexicos. I mean, other places. I've been to so many damn places, but these are the common places that most guys like to go. And I see guys get got in these countries. Don't ever think that you're invisible. So again, guys, be mindful where you're staying. 1, 2, be mindful how you treat people. Because again, it's gonna be a long day for you, man, if you get caught slipping. Oh, thanks again, Ulysses Traveler, for the $5 super chat. Texas Travelers are acting fools too. I saw 2 guys from Dallas fighting in Poblado. Embarrassing. Poblado, guys, is in Medellin. Poblado is a great area. Most tourists tend to stay in this particular area. And again, you're starting to see more influx of Americans going to Poblado. So you're going to see more stupidity at times. But yeah, I'm not surprised, man. Like I said, I've seen a lot of things with American guys will go to Medellin and just do some stupid shit. I've seen it, and I try to keep my distance, guys. Again, shout out to is Jay Clyde. You know, he's one of my fellow bougie travelers out there. Guys, listen, man, there's certain people I'm not going to associate myself with. If I see your behaviors out of pocket, sorry about that, guys. I lost connection a little bit. You guys see me 1 and 2? Can you guys see? Can you hear me? Okay. All right, man. Going through a little technical difficulty right now. Not sure what's causing it. Let's see. All right. We're gonna move on to the next video. This is a video that which is the main focus of the show, of this live stream. This happened this weekend. 2 brothers went to Medellin, met some girls, took them back to their place, and the girls left them in their place knocked out. So we're gonna go ahead and dissect this video. And again, I'm gonna share the video entirely so you guys can tell me what you think about it. It's not a good situation. Again, guys, look, I know you're drinking, you're having a good time, you know, you're creating your own hip-hop video scene, you know, you're probably making it rain in the club, buying bottles. But guys, be mindful in regards to who you speak to in these night venues, the girls that you decide to bring back to your place. Because again, a lot of these women in these countries, well, not in these countries, in Medellin, particularly in Populares, they have drugs on them. And their goal is to drug you and rob you. And the thing is, a lot of them are unaware that the dosage that they put in your drink could kill you. And as of this year, I think there have been over 25 deaths due to drugging and robbing that have occurred in Medellin. So keep that in mind, guys. You're meeting women who have nothing to lose in certain venues in El Poblado, particularly in Populares, where they could just go ahead and drop something in your drink and may overdose you, and you may not wake up again. So we're gonna go ahead and play this video. And yeah, guys, man, it's not a good look, man. I'm gonna dissect this video. Guys, again, my name is Kanal, aka Black Man Travels. I've been doing this for quite a while, 40 plus countries in. Just recently got back from Cali, Colombia for the Afro-Colombian Festival. This is my first live stream during the day. I typically do live streams at night, but I figured I probably need to start doing more of these during the daytime. Shout out to Ulysses Traveler. I'll drop the link, man, if you want to come on board and talk your piece. Jay Clyde the same. Anyone who's been to Colombia that want to come and speak on this particular topic, please feel free to do so, because again, this is embarrassing. It's important that we actually educate the audience on how to maneuver in Medellin and Cartagena, because you're basically a moving target, and they know that you're going to these cities for ass. and they're gonna do whatever they can to take advantage of the situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video, and we're gonna just slowly look at it and tell me what you think about it. All right, guys. As I said, I'm gonna give you some backdrop behind this. These two brothers from the States, I don't know where they're from. They met some girls in Medellin, I believe, and they invited them back. Was it Medellin or Cartagena? But they met some girls. They brought 4 girls back to their place, and they got drugged and robbed. And we have the whole footage showing you what happened exactly. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it. Guys, what you just saw, 2 brothers invited 4 women back to their hotel. And thank you for the correction, Jay Clyde. This happened in Cartagena. Um, they brought 4 girls back to their apartment, and they got drugged and robbed. So, and I kind of looked at the time difference from this scene and the scene that they were leaving. All this happened within 3 hours. So the brothers probably still got it in, but they got drugged, and or they probably didn't, and they got drugged and robbed. So the women are now walking out from the hotel room with their belongings, and you could actually see at some point where they have multiple phones in their hands. So they literally went in there and took things from them, where they wanted to just basically, well, they just robbed them. They just literally robbed them. 2 brothers thinking they're gonna go have a threesome or an orgy. Nah, bro, you got drugged, and you lucky that your ass woke up, because you could have easily died. A lot of these cases, women are drugging these guys, putting heavy doses of this particular scopamine in their drink, and these dudes are not waking up. So guess what? It was a blessing that these dudes were able to wake up and just find out their belongings are missing, versus someone finding their bodies 4 days later. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and invite some people up to the live stream, man. We're gonna get this conversation going, because this is not meant to be a long live stream. But definitely, guys, if you are watching, please be engaged in the comment section and like the StreamYard, please. Again, I'm not asking for anything. If you want to donate, I'm more than happy to take it. But again, guys, this is my first daytime live stream. I'm definitely gonna be doing a whole lot more of these daytime live streams, and let's get it going. So, what's up, Passport Blueprint? What up, Crypto King? What's going on, man?
What up? What up? How you guys doing?
Doing good, man. What up, Crypto? Can you hear me? Oh, you're on mute.
And what's going on, brother?
Nothing, man. Hey, you are the perfect man. I want to start off this conversation first.
Can you hear me now? I'm trying to change phones.
No, I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Nothing, man. Hey, you are the perfect man. Can you hear me now? I'm trying to change phones.
I can hear you. All right, Crypto, tell me what happened with this scene here, because you live in Cartagena. So what's going on here?
Well, I tell you like this, man. Because I live
I've been living in Cartagena for going on 2 years now, and I don't live anywhere close to the tourist areas or anything like that. And I sit back and I watch all of the movement that these gentlemen be coming down here doing. And one of the things that you just said is that these people know that you as a black man, first of all, let me tell you this. You as a black man are a commodity here. You're top of the food chain, or top of the whatever you want. You at the top, okay? And then when you have money, it makes you that much more attractive, even if you're not attractive. You know what I'm saying? And pause. Okay, when these people know that, okay, so they say, okay, so the black man, they coming down here. We know they like to stunt. We know they coming down here spending money. Most of them coming down here, they're going to be flashing. They don't know nothing about where they at. So what we going to do is sit back, let them make their moves. We're going to watch them. A lot of the times they're having the females sitting on the corner, watching what you're doing. And then they texting them, letting them know, hey, I seen him walking over here, or he going this direction, or they over here hanging out on this corner, and they doing this quick. And those guys on those motos, they ready no matter what, because they already out anyway doing in-driver, or not Uber, but in-driver on the motos, or just riding around looking for people to pick up. So they riding around all day. And if they're of the type to be doing the robbing, then they're definitely watching for people that's out of area. Because I still get kind of strange looks when I go in places, and it's because they don't see gringos over here. But then a lot of them get paused. They pause because they say, well, dang, we don't see gringos over here, but this gringo he's got to be different. He's not flashy. He's not dressing like the gringos that we know to see. Yep. And I'm not the biggest person in the world, but I ain't the smallest person either. And I don't walk around with an inviting look on my face. And I don't really have nothing on me when I'm in the street, no more than my phone, a throwaway phone. I got 3 phones, and the phone that I'm out in the street with, you run up on me, you can have it, because you ain't gonna get nothing out of it no way. You know what I'm saying? So my setup is different, but these guys that's traveling here, they don't know nothing about that. So they walking around here thinking, oh, I can do what I can do in America. I'm gonna dress. When you said that about the dude outfit, that's one of the first, when I saw that video, that's one of the first things I said, why the hell this nigga got that on? You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, you don't even need to be walking around here with no damn fake Coogee or whatever it is on. You don't even need that. T-shirt, nothing, and some basketball shorts. Yeah. You gonna wear your J's. That's good enough, because people who wear size 11 or more, they ain't finna rob you, because where they gonna steal the shoes? Who they gonna sell it to? Man, they don't have. It's hard for me to find my shoe size here, and I wear 11. It's hard for me to find that. They can't sell no shoes sold the back. That's about the flashiest thing that you should be wearing in any one of these countries, especially here in Colombia. So because they know all of this, they just sit back and wait for you to make the dumb mistake, like these dudes did on the video, walking in the area. They don't know where the hell they at. I know where they at. They literally right across the bridge over there in Marbella, where that other dude that got laid out in the street over that fake gold chain he had on. Ooh. That's literally where they are. Right over that bridge. Wow. Why are they over there? I have no idea. Because there's nothing there except for people living in the hood in poverty. That's all that's over there. So why are you even crossing that bridge to begin with anyway? Okay, so you took yourself over there. Oh, you want to go sightseeing. Okay. Now you've just opened yourself up to what happened on there. And I'm guarantee you that moto wasn't the only one watching him. Nope. He just was the first one to get to him. You know what I'm saying? There was other motos watching him, or maybe they wasn't, or they was just waiting on a better time to get to him. Who knows? But because of that mentality, that's why these dudes end up in these situations. And I wouldn't say, this video that you got on the screen now, how do we know that ain't them making the same dumb mistake? We don't even know that that's not them. So they almost got robbed, because in my mind it is them. I could be wrong though, but in my mind it's them. They already made the one mistake, wearing all the gold chains. Okay, so he took the gold chain off. Now you're gonna call a group of 4 white girls, you know what I'm saying, to your Airbnb and let them fix you a drink. What? You know what I'm saying? Let them fix you a drink. Why are you letting these girls fix you drinks? Most of the time, you Americans coming in here, y'all buying stuff at the duty-free place, but when you entering in the country anyway, because you see the Hennessy bottle sitting up there, so that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? They don't sell Hennessy here in these regular liquor stores. You know what I'm saying? And Remy, they don't sell none of that stuff. You know what I mean? So, but you're gonna allow them to fix your drink that you bought out of the duty-free? You know what I'm saying? So these are all common mistakes, in my opinion, that these guys are making when they come here. And it's because of what you said at the top of the program. They're not doing their due diligence when they come here to find out where the hotel and Airbnbs that they're staying. They're not talking to other gentlemen from the past if they have access to it. Now YouTube, you got access to see, hey man, is this a good part of the city where I'm located at, or where should I go, or where shouldn't I go? Where are the places that I should stay away from? What type of situation should I look for? Any chick that's running around with some tennis shoes on and a dress, you know what I'm saying? Why that telling you right there? You know what I'm saying? She want to take your stuff and run. You know what I'm saying? Any chick that's dressed like these 4 chicks in this thing, all of them had on jeans, basically. They didn't come over there to, maybe they did come over there like that to get it in. Who knows? But it's 2 of you. Why just can't it be 2 of them? You know what I'm saying? Why you got to have 4?
I mean,
you know,
my thing is too.
These are all like common sense things that I would think people would think about before making those type of decisions. But apparently, I guess the illusion of having I don't know what it is, brother. It's just stupid as hell to me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand why these brothers don't come down here and do more research or ask more questions before they put themselves in these situations instead of having to troubleshoot it while they're in it.
Yeah.
You know, so honestly, it's a joke. It's laughable to me. And I don't have any sympathy for those brothers at all. You know what I'm saying? It's good that it happened to you. You know what I'm saying? First, it'll keep you away from here. You know what I mean? And second, it'll teach you a lesson. Hopefully you don't go to sleep and don't wake up. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that doesn't happen to you. But if you wake up, you better be happy. But I'm not sad for you, because you should have made better decisions before coming down here. Dressing, jewelry, and then how many whores, because that's what they are, you're going to be bringing to your room as one individual. You can't do but one of them at a time. So, you know, I don't know if I said what I said was making sense, but no, this is the stuff that I be shaking my head at, man. You know what I'm saying? And I've been living, you can't tell me, I've been living here for 4 years in Colombia, 2 in Cartagena, 2 in Bogota, and I done seen it in both places.
Yeah, and the thing is, this is like you said, I mean, everything you said is correct. And the fact that you live there, you have hands-on experience. Passport Blueprint, what do you think?
Basically,
did you say that again?
No, I was saying that everything you said was correct. I agree with you. And you live there, so I totally agree with you. Passport Blueprint, what do you think?
Well, we just heard from 2 experienced travelers, international travelers, and we're looking at guys that are not international travelers. You guys need to pay attention. I'm dead serious, because this could have turned out very bad. And I don't know how many times we're going to have this conversation about safety, safety, safety. You're going to a country where on the travel advisory, it's a level 3, because there's violence and robbery and all this other stuff. But yet you guys want to go and make yourselves victims in a place where you got no backup. The cops are corrupt. The criminal justice system's bad. And yet you want to go around flashing gold, all this jewelry and stuff, and putting yourself in bad situations like this. These guys in the elevator knew what was going on, because why would you go and get all these girls? You had to know about Colombia and what was going on, but they just ignored it. I'm sorry. They had to ignore the danger signs. It was like, this ain't gonna happen to me. I mean, it's just incredibly stupid. Who don't know about these dangers that's going on in Colombia after warning after warning after warning, news reports, State Department reports, all that stuff has been put out there. And for you to not know, but you're going to still continue to do this, hoping for a different outcome. That's insanity.
And one thing to keep in mind,
go ahead. What were you
They're all
saying?
wearing, yeah, they are wearing different outfits. And two guys, listen, I mean, no offense to the ladies, but dude, these are mud ducks. You mean to tell me you bought plane ticket, made all this reservation, spent all that money in the club, come back home with mud ducks? I understand beauty is based on the eye of the beholder, but nah, these are mud ducks, man. And guys, particularly black man, you got to have better standards, man. You can't walk around with a do rag and socks and sandals in your shoes. Like you dressing like you back in the hood, man.
Because that's what you got. Hood dudes going down there, and they're the ones getting robbed. They're not international travelers like you, and the other gentleman in this panel. We know how to travel because we take these things seriously and we avoid it because we know we don't want to be put in this situation.
Yep.
Experienced travelers. And over and over again, we've been trying to give this experience to these people, but they just ignore it because they're pig-headed. And guess what happens? They go to these cities in Colombia or wherever in Latin America, and guess what happens? Same outcome. They get robbed. They get drugged.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, some of them don't wake up, and it's sad.
Yeah, I agree. And it's like these are things that we try to educate the audience, but when you try to educate the young bucks or the newbies, they call you a hater. Or why you hating on the next man? Like, bro, listen, I've been there multiple times. This is your first time. I'm telling you what to do and what to avoid things, but they ain't trying to listen. Crypto, your thoughts on that? Like dudes that don't want to listen to your advice and anything else.
If I run into some cat that's got that attitude, I don't even finish the conversation with him. All right, bro, you got it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm not finna waste my breath on that. You know what I'm saying? Why? I'm trying to help you out. I mean, sometimes if I see it going on, if I'm out there in Central or if I'm over there in the tourist area right there and I see somebody, like the last time I did it, I was on Hollywood Beach or whatever. And I seen some dudes out there, they getting inside, the girls walking up and they got a whole gang. And y'all know if you ever been to Cartagena, how much of the begging and the solicitation that goes on Hollywood Beach. I'm talking about
pandering. Yeah, depending with the massages and everything else. Yeah.
All that. So it was a group of black men. They all looked like they had a little bit of money in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? And one of them actually did. And what you said earlier, they down there not changing the dollars to pesos. I'm talking about the dude got a little massage right there. You know what I'm saying? Pulled out a wad of money about this thick, flipped through it, gave the girl $50, basically 250,000 pesos for a massage on the beach. You know what I'm saying? So I seen it, I say, bro, and cause it blew my mind, and I was like, bro, listen, man, why are you paying her in dollars? And then on top of that, you just paid her 3 times the fare that it actually costs. You know what I'm saying? Why did you do that? You're messing up and then I turned, it just because they was right next to my tent, and it frustrated me so much. And I was like, started talking in Spanish. Hey, la gente, por favor, voy a por otro.
You decided to move to another area.
Él no tiene más dinero para ti, por favor. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I had to talk the little small slang that I'm learning too around here so they can understand. They all looking at me like, man, this American speaks Spanish? Yeah, motherfucker, I speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? But he over there, he tripping. You know what this motherfucker had the nerve enough to tell me, dog?
What?
Man, this is my money, man. I can spend it how I want to. All right, bro. All right, you know what I'm saying? And I told one of his other friends, he turned around and he said, man, don't worry about me, dog. He been drinking, man. I say, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to help you guys. You see all of these motherfuckers standing around your tent is because he pulled out a fucking wad of USD. That's why they're sitting here. And you notice when I talk Spanish, how they all dispersed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, and then the one chick that was sitting over there with him, she kept staring at me, you know what I'm saying? And then she asked me a question. It was like, tú eres de aquí? Basically asking me, am I from here?
Yeah,
you know
you're from here.
She know I ain't from here. I'm American, you know what I'm saying? She, you know, I say, no, but I said, soy cartagenero, yo conozco todo. Okay, and she started laughing, you know what I'm saying? I say, yeah, you know, and that was the end of that story. But that was the last time I tried to help somebody directly. So when I run into niggas with attitudes like that, dog, and they start talking crazy, I shut it down and turn and go the other fucking direction. You know what I'm saying? I keep going where I'm going, you know what I mean? Because you don't want my help. You want to get in a fucked up position. So go ahead and do it by all means.
Yeah, that's common, man. And it's like I've seen that happen plenty of times. I've seen guys make it rain, throw like at the beach, throwing dollars in the water. And I see people literally jumping into water and just trying to grab things. So yeah, man. It's you try to protect other men, especially other brothers. Hey, listen, don't do certain things a certain way, but they don't want to listen, man. So I'm at a point now. I stop. Like I'll do my live stream. I create my content and how to protect yourself. But beyond that part, that's on you, man. Passport Blueprint.
It's basically they're trying to live out a fantasy. The Amazon drivers, the Uber drivers, and stuff are going down there to try to live out a fantasy like they're rock stars because they think these are third world countries, which they're not third world countries. These are just regular countries that their economy is not as robust as the United States.
Developing countries. That's what it's called.
Well, developing countries was a term to replace third world. That's the thing.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, they're just.
Well, Colombia certainly is not no damn third world country. That is for
exactly.
Sure.
That's true.
It's definitely not any of that stuff.
Because if it was a third world country, I wouldn't be living.
Exactly.
There's certain amenities that I have to have. You know what I mean? Like for an example, I lived in the area of Cartagena called Bosquecito, right? A Bosque. And every time I would land from the airport and go to the taxis here, they'll hawk you at the airport because they know when they take you somewhere, you don't know the damn price. So you're gonna pay it because you're just trying to hurry up and get to where you're trying to get to, right? For me, no, I go out the door and I'm telling them, look, I need to get over from the airport any time of day, from the airport to Bosque to where I used to live at over there. It costs 25 to 30,000 pesos. So what I would do, I would walk out the door, somebody walking up on me, hey, Bosque, 25 mil, no mas. They're looking at me like, how the hell you know about that place? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And or if they come back with, or sometimes I won't even tell them a price. I'll let them try to tell me a price. Oh, 50,000 pesos or 40, and I just keep walking. You know what I'm saying? Amigo, nah, I don't want to hear that shit now because I gave you an opportunity to come correct and you didn't. You know what I'm saying? So boom. But this is me knowing. But the area of town that I live in, that I used to live in, the taxi drivers are damn surprised. When you get over there, the people walking around in the area, they damn surprised. And I just say, well, you know what? When I was doing this over the time, because I started doing that when I was traveling from Bogota to Cartagena until I actually moved here. And I was like, okay, so now I see what's going on. This is how I learned how much shit costs from one place to point A to point B, and I use that to my advantage. But if you're not actually talking to somebody to know, right? Let me give y'all some game. All y'all that's in the chat who listen, if you ever come to Cartagena, most of the time you either going to Yosemite, you're going to Centro, which is the clock tower area, or you're going to Boca Grande El Aguito. You should not be paying no more than 15,000 pesos to travel from the airport to those locations. No more than that. That is the regular going rate for anybody that's leaving the airport going to those areas. If you're getting taxed more than that, then they may put a little 5,000 pesos, so it'll be 20,000. You know what I'm saying? Depending if you're going to Yosemite or Manga or something, because they're gonna say the baggage fee. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to do that. Okay? They just trying to get an extra little money out. So that's it. You know what I'm saying? An extra little $2 or $3 is not gonna hurt. So they will come with you like that. But if you going to Boca Grande El Aguito and it's more than 10,000 pesos, bro, they're getting you, bro. I mean, more than 15,000 pesos with the baggage fee, they're getting you. 20,000 above, they're getting you. So that's just a piece of information for y'all guys coming to traveling to Cartagena, leaving that airport, going to them tourist areas, to the Airbnbs, the hotels where y'all stay. Okay, so don't never say I ain't help you. 10,000 pesos, no more than 15.
Yep, facts. And I typically tell guys, listen, if you're going to Cartagena, I recommend 2 areas. I recommend Boca Grande. You go in there. That's like a good, decent area. And also there's within the old city. Stay within the old city because everything is there. So there's no need for you to use the taxi. You could just walk around, and they tend to be a lot more security and police officers in the area. But once you go outside of those 2 areas, you're pretty much on your own.
Well, you can go over in Manga. You can go in the Manga area. Those are more for the I guess I would call them the older expats.
Yeah,
Guys that's over 50 years old that stay in Cartagena. they tend to stay in that area if they're not in Crespo or Marbella. You know what I'm saying? Or Boca Grande or El Aguito. So Manga is pretty safe because they don't allow motos to be riding over. They don't allow two men on a moto to ride through there.
Yeah.
You know, they will pull you over there if it's like that, you know, and stuff. So, you know, you don't really hear about people getting robbed in that area, nothing like that. So you can venture across the bridge in the central into that area, but it's only to go to like, if you stand in an Airbnb or something over there, or to go into one of them little restaurants and stuff. And also the migration office is in Manga as well. So if you're not over there doing none of that stuff, you know what I'm saying, going to one of the restaurants or have to go to the immigration office for something, then you should stand over there, and you shouldn't be in Manga either, because you don't know where you're going. Because you could easily end up in Pilar de Popa over in the damn Mercado area, and then now you're subject to everything that's going on in Cartagena at that point. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. But if you don't talk to nobody, or you don't know nobody here, then you're not going to know that information. That heightens the opportunity for you to end up in a tough situation.
Hey, Crypto, can you highlight this particular incident here with these two gentlemen walking around in this area and where the brother was killed?
Yeah. So where he turning that camera at, pause right there.
Oh, okay.
Right there. No. So this building right here, that's what is my point of reference right there. You know what I'm saying? So this is the Marbella area, okay? And from the point of these two buildings, maybe about, I don't know, 5 minutes. I have to say north, because it's going towards the beach. If you look out in the
correct
sky area, you know what I'm saying, and you start seeing no more buildings and trees and stuff, that's how you know you're going towards the beach. That building where that guy got laid out in the street is in that general vicinity. You know what I'm saying? That actual corner that they're on is across that bridge going into the ghetto area, because that's the first ghetto area in Cartagena. You know what I'm saying? And that's close. The ghetto areas by the airport is called Boston, La Maria, and San Francisco. All of those areas you do not want to get caught in by yourself as a gringo or dressed like that. And they're right there headed into San Francisco. And San Francisco has been historically known in Cartagena as one of those places to where you will get robbed as a gringo going through those places, straight up. So if you don't know nobody over there, you don't have no business over there. And then this is another word to the rocks. You messing with them cheapers that's from over there in that area, you can pretty much full well expect that that's what they're over there to do. They come in the they looking for ways to get you. La Maria, Boston, or San Francisco. Just ask them if you're dealing with them. Donde tú vives? ¿Cuál es el nombre de barrio tú vives? Okay? What neighborhood you live in? And if you hear any of those three, you have to be prepared to tell pretty pussy no.
Well, that's the sad thing. Well, that's the thing. A lot of guys not gonna say no to the pussy. They're not. They're just too gullible for that. And again, there's a lot of red flags that a lot of guys tend to ignore because they're just trying to get some ass. And it's sad that all the red flags that they overlooked, a lot of these brothers are not coming back home. They're coming back home in a casket.
Yeah, they actually want to go to these favelas and barrios in these other countries, and they don't even know a lick of the foreign language of that country, and they're just so anxious they want to go. Like they're a part of it, and it's just like it's suicide, man. I hate to say the word, sorry, but that's just crazy. You don't know these places, and
at
you
all.
make yourself a target, and they're dressed like this and flashy and everything, and they're going into these areas.
I would say this: the hood in these countries is not like the hood in America. Okay, yeah, it's the same principles work, but they are two total different hoods, man. You know what I'm saying? It's two total different poverty levels. Okay, these people are willing to do anything to pay their rent. A lot of the times, okay? And they ain't robbing you just because they really want to. They robbing you because you're making yourself an easy target, and it's easy for them to pay their rent off of you for 2 or 3 months. That's why they're doing it. But if you don't give them nothing to rob, then especially the girls, all they can do is just sell their body, like what you're going over there to pay for anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, fellas, look at the gold chain on this man's neck. I see it. Like, why? Why are you wearing that in another country? And especially you're in an area where there are no tourists. And wearing sandals, so you can't even run if they chasing after your ass.
To show off. Pretty much that's what it is to show off. Show off to the poor people who I am.
I wouldn't even say they're poor people. These are working class people. The thing is, I mean, the thing is, you think you're better, so you feel like you're invisible because you know damn well there's certain neighborhoods you would not even dress like that here in the States, but you feel inclined to do that overseas, which is ass backwards to me.
This is a word to the wise. If you want to go dressing like that in these countries like that, listen. Here in Cartagena, it's a club called the Sky 51 Bar. They up on the 51st floor in that building over there. You can dress like that all day in there. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a high-end bar. So go there and do that. And then go right back to your Airbnb and take that shit off if you want to dress like that. Do not come here wearing no fucking gold chains. I got 3 of them in America. I've had this only since I've been here. Stainless steel. Ain't nobody tried to take nothing from me. You know what I'm saying? So, and then this is the other piece that people don't know about why they do that. Here in Colombia is one of the countries with a large amount of gold. What do you call it? Gold mines or reserves? I don't know the right term for that, but they got a lot of gold, especially down there in the area of Cali, Buenaventura down there and stuff like that. And emeralds, gold and emeralds, those precious metals are here in abundance in Colombia. If you try to buy gold here, it's going to be more expensive in Colombia than it would be in America. Okay, that's to give you the perspective. If that chain around this dude's neck is real, somebody can steal that chain, go pawn it, and now they can pay their rent for 6 months. Or go sell it, to somebody and pay their rent for 6 months if it's real. Or they could just be stealing it because they want to wear it, which they probably not going to try to wear it because somebody here steal it from them. You know what I'm saying? That's just to give you perspective. I don't know if you guys knew that about the gold and the emeralds being sold here, but that's why they're doing it.
Yep. I mean, guys, again, we're not here to play hate on your travel experience. We've been around the world. We're just trying to advise you how to maneuver correctly. And there's ways you could avoid putting yourself in these type of situations where you could come back home. We don't want your mother, your sisters, your wife, your children to read about you through the news circuit. Because this is currently happening now in 2024. It's been going on like a lot as of lately. And stuff like this just makes you an easy target. So again, guys, there's ways you can protect yourself. Just pick better judgment. Just think about what you're doing, man. You're not putting any thought. You putting that outfit in the middle of the daytime, walking them in a barrio, not thinking that you're a target. So keep that in mind.
Black man, let me put it in perspective for you right now. It ain't even hot. It's not even an extremely hot day here in Colombia right now, and I'm sitting here. I'm about to drop off in a second because I got to get back to work. But I'm sitting here in my little office area corner right here, with my windows open, with the wind blowing, and I'm still sweating. And I got on cut off sleeves and shorts, and I'm still sweating. And it ain't even hot like that today. So that puts it in perspective for you. Why the fuck do you need to wear that in Cartagena, especially during the daytime? Because ain't no clubs open in the daytime in Cartagena like that. Clubs don't start opening up to around 6 o'clock around here, 6, 7 o'clock, or a gastro bar or something like that. So you walking around in the middle of the city, even on a Saturday. Why are you walking around in the city with that shit?
He's a country pumpkin, that's why.
Man, this video has at least 5 red flags in it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this video has 5. The other video has about 20. And again, guys, no offense. If you're gonna go out there and travel and pay for the box, at least pay for quality. Don't get that low grade shit. I'm sorry, man.
Bro, that shit is crazy, isn't it? Every time you hear one of these drugging and robbing stories, and then you see they got the video of the chicks leaving the damn place.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the f- did you get that? Like that. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like me, because you know what I'm saying, I got me a nice black woman.
Nah, you got a nice one. You got a nice one, man. Shit, that's your wife, man.
Yeah, my wife. To be truth be told, my wife is the one who turned me on to all the information that I know, because she know her country. She know how these niggas is here. You know what I'm saying? She know. So she was the one that said, she used to get mad at me for having my phone out in the street. She did it, so she got mad at me so much. I just don't do it no more, because I got tired of listening to her mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? Baby, I'm talking about literally, she'd catch an attitude with me in the street if I pull my phone out. Catch an attitude right there, right now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no. So I got tired of having to deal with that. So I said, man, you know what? She's right. And then I got robbed in Bogota, not no stick up. A taxi rolled by and snatched my phone out of my hand.
Wow.
In 2022 March. You know what I'm saying? Just been here a whole year, and that was the first incident that happened to me, man. You know what I'm saying? So that taught me a lesson right there too. And then last New Year's Eve, I was with another gentleman who had traveled down from New Jersey, and he wanted to, hang out or whatever. I took him in the hood that where I used to live at, showed him that, you know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to kind of see what life like is over there and stuff. So that later on that night, he ended up meeting a female that he liked or whatever. And I kind of looked at her and I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it, dude, because I don't, even though we was going back to Boca Grande or whatnot. So I let him go on to his he was in I forgot the name of that building, whatever he was in. But anyway, he went up, took the girl up, he stayed up there for about 90 minutes, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And then he came back down. But I just stayed over there. But when I told him I'm out, I'm going back home, I went to go get in a yellow taxi. I broke one of my own rules. I don't get in a taxi after a certain time with a young dude. You know what I'm saying? A yellow taxi at that. But on New Year's Day, the traffic was crazy. It wasn't Ubers and in-drivers wasn't taking jobs. So I got tired of standing on the corner. So I just jumped in one, you know what I mean? End up getting in the taxi. Dude, I think he was coked up. He started driving all erratic, doing this, asking me stupid questions, you know what I'm saying? I just told you where to take me, you know what I'm saying? And so, fortunately, that day, I had my little piece with me, you know what I mean? And so, I flashed at him. When he seen it, he jumped. He pulled around the Wall City, the route that he was taking. He pulled around, and he pulled up next to another yellow taxi. And he told the dude, and the dude had the window down just enough to see, I could see his eyes. He said, the dude asked him some question. I couldn't hear what he said, but he asked him a question and say, basically what he was asking is where this gringo going. And the taxi that I was in was like, no, can't take him. No, he go Bosquecito and gringo tienes un pistola. So, and then I flashed the pistol at him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? What y'all thought y'all was going to get me tonight? I didn't drink that night, smoke nothing, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew that this could be, it's New Year's. You know what I'm saying? People they be having fun, going crazy. I ain't finna be. And then I'm over there helping another brother out. So I can't be a mediator. You know what I'm saying? So that happened. I told him to drop me off at the next. I told him in Spanish, man, look, you're going to drop me off in the next corner unless you don't want to make it home tonight. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker dropped me off at the next corner. I threw 15,000 pesos in his face, got out, got on the motor, and took my ass home. You know what I'm saying? That's how that happened. And then, crazy shit is back in August, I'm out here. I'm out again with another brother that's here. You know what I'm saying? We walking back to go back home. I seen that same motherfucker on the corner, and he remembered me. He said, "Oh, you the gringo tiene tu pistola." Yeah, motherfucker. And then he passed the joint to me. You know what I'm saying? I did some stupid shit right there. I don't know, motherfucker could have had some coke in it or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I hit it a couple times, and then I pulled out because this night I had my taser with me. You know what I'm saying? And I said, yeah. You ever gonna catch me out here with something? Pulled out my taser and say, hey, like gringo is local. Because y'all niggas is crazy, and y'all think y'all finna get me? No, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't happening. First of all, if you come fucking with me in Cartagena, you know, just know that you're gonna be safe around me. Just know that. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I'm not of the variety of the person to just be walking around oblivious and and women is fucking blind inside of me and all this other. No, fuck all that, man. Because my safety is first. I gotta be able to make it home. I got a whole family here that I take care of, bro. I gotta make it home. So I can't be out here just doing random dumb shit just so I could say I had fun or put it on Instagram or whatever the fuck you niggas be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, because that's really all you doing it for. And then you going back home with the man, I had all these hoes, dog, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Man, come on, man. If you gonna be, if you ever to play for play scene, come down here, do your thing, take your ass back home, but do it in the way where your safety is at the top part of your product. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this because I know that you have to jump off and I'm going to end this soon. What are your thoughts with this whole the younger guys coming in following some of these other YouTubers and how they come in with $300 in their pocket doing like shit here? What's that guy name that did all that dumb stuff on YouTube?
Lloyd?
No, not the other one.
Rello?
Yeah. What's your take on that dude coming to
Man,
I
met that dude. He actually called me and my wife and my and her youngest son. You know what I'm saying? We was at the beach one day, and somebody was talking about Los, and I turned. I'm like, what the fuck, you know that? And it was that nigga calling me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even know he knew who I was, to be honest with you. But I'm sitting down, you know, in the same dumb shit he be doing in VR. You know what I'm saying? He was doing here too. You know. But the dudes who copying off of him, getting on YouTube, begging for money for traveling and all that shit, man. Nigga, if you got to get your ass on YouTube and ask your followers to fund your trip, you probably shouldn't be traveling. You know what I'm saying? That's how I view that, dog. You know what I'm saying? I take, and the niggas who is funding these dudes, y'all just as clown as them. Well, I ain't gonna say you just as clown as them, but you are. Because you will be partly responsible for anything that happened to these guys because you're funding the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If they're gonna go do that, let them crash out on their own. You know what I'm saying? See me, I'm just gonna sit back and laugh. And I told dude on one of Razor Rays Live, I told him, nigga, I said, man, y'all niggas is dumb, man. You gonna go your hard-earned working money, and then you're gonna go give it to this type nigga right here to go crash out so you can have entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? Instead of telling this brother, hey man, you know, we'll support you, you know, as long as you bringing us, you know, I mean, you gonna do what you gonna do anyway, but don't be asking niggas to fund your bullshit. That's where I'm at. So for me and the dudes that's copying off of that, man, I don't respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got my own YouTube channel, and I don't be asking nobody for no. And I'm giving away intellectual property. I'm giving you something that you actually can make money, and I don't be asking nobody for no money. You know what I'm saying? So for a dude to get on YouTube and start asking people to give money to fund you going and doing dumb shit, I'm never gonna be a supporter of that. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I find it fuck niggerish, to be honest with you. That's how I view it. So, you know, all these young dudes, if y'all choose to follow behind some bullshit like that, then man, I just hope the best for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just know you playing in a situation that can have you losing your life.
Facts. All right, Crypto. I know you got to get back to work, brother, man. Yeah, like always, we talk offline like always, man.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate me letting me come on, man. All right, brother. We got the other brother name, but man.
Yeah, you're good, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate the tips, man. I've learned something from you today.
No doubt, bro. Y'all be easy.
All right. Passport Blueprint, man. Final thoughts, man. What's your take on it, on this whole situation?
Man, I just don't know. I think a lot of this at this point right now is just people just purposely being ignorant because they don't want to listen to sound advice anymore about, you know, going over to these countries anymore. I think that they just want to do whatever they want to do. They don't care. As long as they over there get in the box and that's it. And we're trying to, you know, just basically try to save lives, but they don't care. It's all about ego. All this is ego. That is nothing. That just screams ego. That's me bragging to my boys back you know, hey, we're going to Columbia, we can do all this with these girls and this, and that. These are beautiful bottom feeders. Bottom line. And I hate to be insulting about it, but that's what it is. They don't care about these dudes. And we're trying to just, you know, make sure you don't go back and, you know, go there and you head back in cargo. Because that's what could have happened in this situation.
And guys,
so guys, you know, when we're out here telling you we're out here telling you don't do these things. These are experienced travelers, man. These are people who, you know, been here. Like Crypto was here. He was dropping some serious knowledge. I was picking that up. I was taking notes. What about the cabs and stuff like that? Another little toolbox, another little tool for my toolbox. Great. But you gotta listen to these people because this is life-saving stuff, man. Especially in that country, man. So I land my plane.
All right, cool, man. Thanks, man. Like, guys, you know, we've been traveling for quite a while. I've been traveling to Colombia since 2016. Been to 7 cities multiple times. I was just in Cali, Colombia 2 months ago for the Afro-Colombian Festival, guys, and had a great time. And I even showed content from my Cali trip, and where we had bottles. You know, we were with people having a great time. But I'm very conscious aware in regards to the type of people that I have around me. So always keep in mind, guys, just be mindful the type of activity you want to partake in, and understand that, man, you are food to these people, man. If you want to be around the low tier of people, you're going to expect certain activities. And that's why I always tell guys, listen, spend a little bit more money to keep yourself safe, because I understand you guys, some of you guys want to be cheap, want to find a spot for $25 a day. You know, you want to go to the barrio nightclubs. No, don't do that. You're American. Treat yourself, man. Don't cheat yourself. Go out there and spend a little money, enjoy your money, but also come back home safe. This situation could have got worse. The good thing is these guys were able to wake up from being drugged. Most cases, most guys don't wake up. They find their bodies 3-4 days later, gone. So this is the situation it is, guys. And it's like, you want to come back home to your family, man. You don't want your family to do a GoFundMe because you didn't get insurance for your travel trip, which a lot of you guys do a lot. You know, you spend money at the bar, spend money for entertainment, but you will not purchase travel insurance, which is asinine to me. So your parents or your wife and kids got to GoFund to bring your body back home. This could have gone shit worse. These guys were able to wake up. Most cases, guys don't wake up. So with that being said, guys, look, be smart how you travel, guys. Look, we're just here to make sure that you guys get all the right information. All this shit is free, man. This is good information that you could use. We got nothing to gain from telling you. All we're doing is just passing the baton to you. You're going to live out there and travel and see the world, but just be smart how you do it, man. And with that being said, thank you for watching my first daytime live stream. I'll probably have more of these. I have a live stream tomorrow night, doing a full assessment on which country is better between Colombia, Dominican Republic, and Brazil. We're gonna do a live 3 comparison, showing receipts, and we're gonna do a big time debate which country is better. So again, guys, sorry I had to be a little harsh with you guys. I want you guys to come back home safe, man. I've been doing this stuff for 20 years. I've seen a lot of guys pass away. I've seen guys get jumped. I've seen guys get stabbed. I've seen dead bodies while traveling. American dead bodies. Yeah, I've seen it. And don't become that victim. Come back home. Go out there and have a great time. I want you to go out there and have a great time. You know, live your life, but come back home to your family, man, because the worst thing, you don't want your mother to see this, man. You don't want your children to see this video, knowing that your body is somewhere in a hotel room, decomposing. Just be smart in how you maneuver, man. With that being said, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Passport Blueprint, like always, man. Hey, you need to invite me to your live stream one of these days, man. I got the time.
Yeah, when I start doing that up again, I will, definitely.
All right, sweet, man. So, guys, have a great Wednesday. And if anything, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I'll be doing a live stream, doing a 3 full comparison, which country is better. Colombia, Dominican Republic, or Brazil. Now I'll be doing a series of these with different countries that I've been to, and showing receipts and giving you guys tips and tricks on how to travel to these countries. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much, and you guys have an amazing, great, blessing day, man. Be easy, get home safe to your family, and go out there and travel and see the world, man. There's so much to see and do. Just come back home. Just come back home, man. With that being said, guys, thank you so much. And I'm gonna leave you out with this.